Hi, my name is Linda Meckler, and I'd like to introduce to you my 12-year-old cockatoo, Girly Girl. And she is so gentle. She was hand-raised and hand-fed, and she is very gentle. Now, there's a little thing about cockatoos. They don't like children, and if they're not happy, and if they're caged up too much, they can become very, very vicious and take bites out of you, and they can go for your eyes and take out your eyes. So be very, very cautious and treat yours with love and respect, because they love to cuddle and snuggle. Now, Girly Girl and I would like to tell you about Medicare. Medicare is very complicated, and this is the time of the year that you need to start thinking about your Medicare plan. If you have Medicare, you might want to change your plan, and if you're not on Medicare, you might want to consider the different plans that are out there. Now is the time between November 15th and December 31st is when you can make your changes to your Medicare plan. Now, I'll give you a few seconds to go get a pencil and paper in case you want to take some notes on this. I have been giving talks all over San Diego on my book, Fight Your Medical Insurance Nightmares, and in it explains Medicare Part A, B, C, and D. And when I ask questions, the most asked questions that I get are on Medicare. So I would like to explain it just as simply as I can. There's Part A. Part A simply means inpatient hospital. That means that you're in the hospital for more than 24 hours. It could be days, weeks, or whatever. And that means in hospital. Now, most people get it free. There's no charge for Medicare Part A. Then we get to Medicare Part B. Medicare Part B is Medicare plus a supplement, which means it could be ARP or any other of the numerous plans that you have to pay for. Plus, you have to pay for Part B. So you would be paying for Part B, and you would be paying for your supplemental insurance. Plus, with Part B, you would have to pay for Part D, which is your drugs. And we haven't gotten to that yet. So I will explain Part C. Part C is mainly your HMOs, and this is when it gets really, really confusing because there's so many HMOs out there, and the best way to find out about it is to call Medicare and ask them what is available in my area, and they will give you the phone number or website for you to look at to find out if this is what you want. With a Medicare HMO, it is the cheaper way to go. You will pay a copay for your doctor's visits, a larger one for your specialists. You will have to get referred to another doctor, but it is the cheaper way to go because you will not have to pay for Part D, which is your drugs, your medicines. Now, Part D is, as I was saying, is your drugs, and they have 4 categories to choose from, and of course it goes from cheaper to more expensive, and those are added in when you have Part B. It is very, very confusing. You can get a Medicare book from your Social Security office. You can call them or you can stop in and they will give you a book on Medicare. Everything from A to Z that you ever wanted to know about Medicare. It will tell you all about the supplemental plans and what they do or what they do not do for you. But I have it in my book, Fight Your Medical Insurance Nightmares. I have it in very simple, easy to understand language and easy to read, very large print, just exactly what A, B, C, and D does. I hope I've explained it to you, and you can always contact me on my website, www.lindamecklerauthor.com. Thank you.